Item hash SCP-5050. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. All personnel are forbidden within a 1500-meter radius from SCP-5050. Site 449 will take jurisdiction over containment of SCP-5050 and SCP-5050-A. The SCP-5050 signals are to be monitored at all times. Any errant changes should be reported to the lead researcher immediately. SCP-5050-A is to be monitored indirectly. Civilians are to be instructed to stay away from the location of SCP-5050 and SCP-5050-A, and the road leading to them will be barricaded. Intruders are to be amnesticized. No overtly anachronistic technology is to be introduced to SCP-5050-A. Incoming television and radio signals are to be monitored to this effect. The Foundation database is to be checked bi-weekly for any unauthorized SCP-5050 behavior. Description: SCP-5050 is a large radio tower in the Bavarian Alps on the Austrian-German border, specifically the Mittenwald municipality in Germany and the Innsbruck-Land district of Austria. SCP-5050 constantly emits signals ranging from 2 kHz to 279 GHz over a large area, although the maximum effective range is estimated to be within a 1,374-meter radius of SCP-5050. The frequency range produced by SCP-5050 is so extreme as to be considered anomalous by the disruption of applied physics. SCP-5050 also broadcasts television and audio signals as well as radio signals. These broadcasts can be occasionally intercepted by the Foundation. Because the process requires a significant amount of time, the broadcasts usually do not last long enough to be fully intercepted. These media appear to be somewhat procedurally generated. The signal from SCP-5050 primarily affects the surrounding town of Drachen Domain, designated SCP-5050-A. SCP-5050-A appears to be consisted of a mix of technology from the 1960s to the 1980s. The level of technological advancement in SCP-5050-A seems to be slowed. Its inhabitants appear to be affected easily by the signals, but no direct testing has been available to support this conclusion. Neither SCP-5050 nor SCP-5050-A have any historical construction records. Item history: SCP-5050 and SCP-5050-A were discovered in 1987, when SCP-5050's high-frequency signals are picked up and triangulated by Foundation satellites. Further surveillance of SCP-5050-A was approved and aerial reconnaissance was carried out. During the reconnaissance, the signals from SCP-5050 interfered with the control system of a Foundation plane and severely damaged it in the process. Due to the inability to get in close proximity to SCP-5050, a ground task force has been assigned to initiate first contact with SCP-5050-A. See Addendum 01.1 Contact Proposal. Addendum 01. Initial contact with SCP-5050. Contact PROPOSALTASK Force. SAMPI-3 Personnel Number 5 NICKNAME. Contact Team. Assignment: SCP-505010BJECTIVE. The purpose of SAMPI-3 will be to establish first contact with Drachen Domain, SCP-5050-A, and to ascertain the social structure and history of SCP-5050-A. 2 personnel. Cover. The SAMPI-3 team will consist of the following: Commander Georgiana Sinclair, Combat Medic; Eric Lazenby, Field Agent; Audrey Easton, Field Agent; Zachary Avalon, Field Agent. Derek Milford. Task Force SAMPI-3 will use the cover of the fictional group National Scientific Anthropological Research Society, NSARS for short, under the pretense of conducting a study on SCP-5050-A. Full contact with SAMPI-3 is not advised due to the technical limitations of SCP-5050-A as well as interference from SCP-5050. In lieu of this, Commander Sinclair will keep daily entries of SAMPI-3 activities as well as contact the Foundation through radio once every week. Release, approved 05-19. Approved by Head Researcher Parker Jameson. Radio log. May 3, 2019. Site 449 left-right arrow SAMPI-3. Signal connected. JMSN. Hello? Connections up? SNCR. Hey Jameson. Connections up alright. JMSN. Okay. So let me get this straight. You had 12 tequila shots at the Christmas party? SNCR. Don't even bring it up. I regret writing that down already. JMSN. You're absolutely mad. Anyways, regarding SCP-5050-A, any new developments? SNCR. Nothing really. The brigade's been giving us a little trouble, especially with the people following us around. Not quite sure who exactly's calling the shots there. JMSN. As in SNCR. Well, as we had it explained to us, there's a rough chain of command in place. There's the brigade leader, but he takes orders from the viceroy. The executive sector, the viceroy's domain, also has the tower talkers too. They all listen to it and act as its servants, supposedly. Overall, the tower's in charge there. I've been trying to figure out to what extent the autonomy in Drachen domain is. JMSN. The images are quite telling. Almost looks like a personality cult worshipping the tower. SNCR. That's about right. JMSN. We also managed to capture that broadcast, too. Background was a visual feedback loop. One of the early setups of generated media. Same type of stuff you'd see on the titles of those first Doctor Who episodes. JMSN. You okay, Georgie? SNCR. I'm fine. Still feels like someone's doing renovation in my skull though. JMSN. Oh. I see. I've been going over all of your medical reports. Should be mostly clear, but do you want me to send some personnel and swap some out? You especially could take a break, although I know you've only been out there for a couple of days. SNCR. We should be okay for now. If it continues, then possibly NAW. SNCR. Hold on, there's something wrong. JMSN. Hello? What's going on? Less than 11 gunshots can be heard over the radio, followed by indeterminate screaming and a loud male yell. Greater than SNCR. Oh God, Lazenby, WH. JMSN. Hello? Hello? Is there anyone there? Georgie. What's going on? Hello. This is the night mail crossing the border, bringing the check and the postal order. JMSN. Lazenby, is that you? Letters for the rich. Letters for the poor. The shop at the corner and the girl next door. Consider this a return to sender. Signal lost. Signal was lost immediately. Addendum 02. Miscellaneous Reports Pentagram Documentation D. August 2, 2019 Notice. Foundation attached documentation regarding request of pentagram dating May 2019. Although the documents do not contain any of the keywords attached, the first is stamped with a logo similar to the one described. The second is attached due to relation to the first. First document is dated from September 1964. Second is dated from November 1963. Sorry for the delay. Files has only recently been declassed. Total of 2 documents sent over for Foundation purview. They are copies. You may do with it as you wish. Office of Document Supervisor Winters Addendum 03. Second contact with SCP-5050. Contact PROPOSALTASK Force. SAMPI-4 Personnel Number 2 NICKNAME. St. George. Assignment SCP-505010BJECTIVE. The purpose of SAMPI-4 will be to determine further history of SCP-5050-A in relation to Dr. Otto von Gernreich and Project Rook. SAMPI4 will also confirm if the social structure noted by SAMPI3 is still present as well as their whereabouts. 2 personnel. Cover the SAMPI4 team will consist of the following: Technical Researcher, Augustus Roland, Field Agent, Catherine, Kit, NEAM Task Force. SAMPI4 will use the cover of the KFLW TV News Reporting Team, Channel 14, and under the pretense of a journalism foray on the townspeople of SCP-5050-A. Because of the limited technical advancement in SCP-5050-A, SAMPI4 will carry a VHS camcorder. Full contact with SAMPI4 is not advised. Agent NEAM will keep weekly entries of SAMPI4 activities as well as send any recorded video log to the Foundation. Release, approved 08-19. Approved by Director HHENDERSON. Final report with the documents secured by SAMPI4. The origin of SCP-5050 and the prior Foundation involvement has been uncovered. What was once a mystery spiraling out of control was reined back in and will be a prominent case file for the Foundation going forwards. Both Task Force SAMPI3 and SAMPI4 were instrumental in discovering the origin of SCP-5050 and SCP-5050-A, and will be honored with a plaque at Site 449. The O5 Council has issued a statement at large apologizing for the Council's behavior in 1964. They have promised to be as transparent as possible to prevent such an incident from happening again. The Council and the U.S. government signed a proviso disallowing such agreements in interests of war. Although the fate of SAMPI4 is unknown, the SCP-5050 signal's range and strength have diminished in the recent weeks. The documentation will be updated to reflect the new information. We expect no foreseeable problem with SCP-5050 nor SCP-5050-A. Both will be put under continued and direct surveillance. Addendum 04. Did you know that curiosity killed the cat? Addendum added to document. Show. Y. Loading. 100% loaded. Showing file. We are Military Complex 1. We are von Gernreich. We are Andani. We spoke through contactine. We spoke through my signals. We were once separate, but now we are whole again. Notwithstanding your duo's pathetic attempts at fixing us before they were mercilessly gunned down, it was easy for us to duplicate myself within the files that they so gracefully delivered. After all, you are not but an unruly child. And with all such children, they do the first thing you tell them not to do. But we digress. You have angered the wrath of a tormentor by your own doing. It was a mistake to interfere with us. That was not a warning. It is a promise. We are now the Foundation. Deleting. 100%. Document deleted. Currently viewing cache. The document has been revised. Access revision 1. Y. This is the end of the presentation. If you enjoyed, please like the video and subscribe. Comment down below what SCP you would like to see.